Well, I'm pleased to say that one of my most anticipated Monster Arts figures has finally arrived. It's Space Godzilla, along with, well, he already owned. That's one of the Heisei Godzillas. And the nice thing about Heisei era is that the look of Godzilla kind of remained the same. So you have one Heisei and you kind of have them all. So you can see the two of them together. They're very similar size. This is a re-release, and definitely one that I had wanted for a long time. That and Destroya are my two most wanted. So now I have 50% of them, and hopefully they were going to release Destroya. I figure it's probably just a matter of time. They're also going to be releasing, I think in the fall, Magura, which is the robot that assisted Godzilla in taking down Space Godzilla. I think Space Godzilla is definitely one of the better Godzilla movies. In particular, I think Space Godzilla was an inspired kaiju. Really cool design. The fight between Godzilla and Space Godzilla was, I don't know, it may be the longest. It was a long, long battle, but I really enjoyed it. Space Godzilla was created from the DNA of Godzilla. I think it was Biolante when he died. The DNA which came from Godzilla floated up into space, although there was another kaiju that had Godzilla DNA in it, but it apparently went into a black hole and merged with this crystalline creature and produced Space Godzilla. So these are effects, the electrical effects, and they can just come right off. So they just kind of sit on there. So it's neat. I like how efficient they are, yet they look nice. These crystals will come off. Not super easily, but they will come off. And then they can be replaced by damaged crystals. Am I putting the wrong one in? Maybe I'm putting the wrong one. And these damaged crystals are the damage that happened after Magura hit them with some missiles. I love the design of this. I love everything about this. The articulation is fine. So we could take a look at that. I've never been particularly impressed with the Monster Arts articulation, so I'm not going to say it's fantastic, but it's par for the course, I would say. And this whole design of Space Godzilla from the movie, it leaves it's difficult to have a lot of movement with this suit. So, but I like the paint. You could take a look at the head sculpt. Looks just like Space Godzilla. The paint here it's very shiny. It looks almost wet. The crystals look really, really nice. I love that. I feel like this figure may be a little delicate. Like, I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like these could come off, but they feel strongly attached. It is interesting that when you look at the tail, Space Godzilla, well, I got a little bit. It's hard to tell because of the angle. Well, I guess they are about the same. I was going to say Space Godzilla's was definitely longer, but I take that back. The only thing Space Godzilla has that's different is this little extra piece on here with the crystals. But I'm super happy with this figure. This is a nice one. You know, I am getting to the point where I have almost every S.h. Monster Arts Godzilla figure that I want. I'm kind of running out of things that I even need anymore. And I guess there will come a point when I don't really collect these anymore because I've got all the ones I want. And maybe someday I will spring for King Ghidorah and Biolante. But I think this is a winner. I know that when I first started getting into collecting, this figure had already jumped in price, like $200, $300, $400 or something like that. And I saw a lot of negative reviews about some of these figures, talking about the QC issues. But you know, these are remakes, and you know, either I tend to get lucky or they've shored up a lot of the QC issues. And you can look at the paint on there. And that was a lot of the complaints. They had complaints about bad joints and complaints about paint. And I don't have any issues with the paint job there. And I think the crystals look really nice. And it's cool that they came with the regular and the damaged one. I'll pose them with the regular ones and throw the effects on. But that's a good figure. A definite nice addition to my collection. So that's Space Godzilla by Bandai in their s.h. Monster Arts line.